to ZNY, New York. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another rendition of ZNY in New York. My name's Frank.
I'm Mike.
I guess I will be Anthony.
And we're just chilling.
Just hanging out. It's all about Star Wars this week.
It is.
It's all about Star Wars. So Nikki, sorry again, but we just love Star Wars.
Good evening, everybody, and go fuck yourself. It's 9:03 p.m. on the East Coast. This is ZNY in New York, and broadcasting live from the deck of the Carpathia. No, actually, we're still on the Titanic.
From the deck of the Smash.
We're moving to the Carpathia.
Where are we now?
We're at Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All windows open on deck.
That's it. Stacy's still with us. Stacy's on the couch. She doesn't have a camera on her, but she has a microphone. So whenever you hear something, Stacy, just jump on in.
Star Wars.
Star Wars is where it's at.
Real quick, and I'll say this real quick because I know Anthony, you haven't really seen it yet. Mike, he has the game. Matt's seen it, the gameplay so far. Stacy probably hasn't seen it yet, but last night when I went to go pick up that game, first of all, I will never go to another midnight release of a video game ever again. It wasn't even. There was a couple of dozen people there for sure. I'm glad that I went as early as I did to get my number because I was in the first group. I was in and out. But I got there about 10 minutes early, and the 10 minutes I stood there looking around and watching everything, it was just a bunch of unhappy, quiet, balding, unshaved,
older geeks.
And I realized, quite frankly, when I was putting that together, I was just like, that's me. Except I wasn't out of shape or had a belly or anything like that. It's just not, and it's not it's not indicator of anything else, but it's just what our age group looks like now, and we're showing up, and it's not so much that they're even there either, like they shouldn't be there. It's the only thing is that I was looking at this as a very juvenile thing that I can take part in and just be okay with feeling like a kid again. And there was just no youthful energy in there at all. There was just spite, and I just want to I feel like everybody was embarrassed to be there with each other because we all secretly wanted to be very excited, but we wanted to look stone faced as we could. We were here.
Someone should have just broke the ice and said, "You guys excited?" Yeah.
Yeah, Frank, you should have did it. You're like a social butterfly.
Dude, you know me, dude. I was ready to do whatever. I saw Joe. I was Joe.
Ready to kill somebody.
No, I was ready. Joe from Addicted to Ink. One of their newer additions there, but he's making a big splash. He really does a lot of great work. So I ran into him there, so we were talking a little bit. But aside from that, I was just in observation mode. If anybody looked like they wanted to have a conversation, I would have picked it up and started it. But it was just in and out. And the best thing was that everybody was just kind of walking back to their car. You'd see that everybody was kind of walking as fast as they could without making it look like they're trying to get to their car as fast as they could. And then as soon as they were in the car and they were sheltered by their car, then it would start the car and get the fuck out. They just sped out. They're bringing it back to their lair, to their cave, dragging it back like a fresh kill. It's the games. The games we've.
Shit, I ordered mine on Amazon. I was waiting.
So everybody was there for Star Wars?
Yeah. Yeah, midnight. Yeah, everybody was there for Star Wars.
Oh, absolutely.
They had episode 1 just finishing as I got there. They were just playing it somewhere.
Episode 1?
Yeah, when I got there, it was the saber duel between Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. I don't know.
It is a really good game. I'm not gonna lie. The gameplay is great. The graphics are great. Characters, great.
Storyline's great. Star Wars. Hey, what about Star Wars? Let's talk about
I actually can't wait to go on tonight.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna get on that.
And
Yeah.
play with all these 24-hour professionals.
Oh, let me just say, okay, yeah, that's what the other
there's
thing.
already professionals now?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You don't stand a chance to stay alive for like five or 6 minutes.
Let me tell you something. I'll comment on this. The graphics are unbelievable. The gameplay is unbelievable. It is, I mean, it's visually gratifying, sonically gratifying. It's so well done. John Williams scores constantly playing.
Yeah.
It's really well done, and all of the planets you're on, all of the dude, even the dog fights, the aerial battles are amazing. It's tough. I'm starting to get it together, but it really is amazing.
Mike May's actually playing it right now.
Mike May's in the chat room screaming Star Wars.
Yep.
Mike, Skype in whenever you want. Talk to us about it.
This is probably gonna be one of those things I'm just gonna like watching you guys play.
No, because you're gonna have your own one to play at the studio.
You got to at least try it little
It's
by little,
fun.
because we can do things offline. I think we can split screens and stuff. We can get more, so
Yeah.
you can do things. You can play whatever, but it is fun to watch. It's really awesome.
It's fun to play. Fuck
Sure.
watching.
I can't wait for games to get more virtual reality because I could definitely kill people in lightsaber battle if I had a lightsaber in my hand.
That's what I was saying. They should make like a, you know, if they have the gun, they should do a lightsaber for Star Wars.
Actually, they
I'm
should.
just talking about
with the
like
game.
you know how they have now. Well,
That would be a great
it's
idea.
gonna come in the future. Well, like they have those glasses, you put on your face and you look around.
Oculus.
Yeah, and you have like little wands in your hand.
Oculus.
That'd be great. If you have a wand in your hand, that's your lightsaber, and you have it's coming, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's coming.
That is one game I will play.
There's gonna be a wand that's gonna be hypersensitive. You know, it'll be a receiver, whatever. You're gonna be able to. It's gonna say, do this game in a basement with padded walls.
Oh man, I'm totally gonna do that.
Oh, yeah, virtual reality's coming
Could
back.
you imagine though, like playing games like Resident Evil or Doom or something like that with
It's coming. It's
that
got
would be
to.
fucking. I wouldn't be able to. Do
It
that
has
shit.
to come.
You should download.
That would be.
You should
a
download the
thriller.
first Resident
Shit,
Evil on
that.
PS3. First Resident Evil on PS4 is great.
Oh man.
It's remastered too, so everything's even crisper.
It's really, really awesome. I can't wait. And the one thing that Mike, and let me know what you think about this, but
I'll let you know,
it's
bro.
It's gotta be that they're going to release more and more
Boards.
because
Oh, yeah.
there's not even a space battle. There's not there's not a dogfight in space. You know, while cruisers are
Yeah,
battling
not yet,
out.
not yet.
They got it. That's got to come out.
But there's like a season pass too that we can get all the boards and shit.
Maybe that's not what it is.
We don't have all the boards right now because we don't have the
That's
season
not
pass.
What it is yet? Then you can't go into space, I guess, huh?
No, it'll definitely come out because December 1st, I think they're having the Battle of Jakku, whatever it's called, and me and Frank have the code for it, so it's instant download for us.
I want to get into space though. That's gonna be awesome.
It'll eventually get to that where you actually see the
Space
Death Star and
battles are gonna
stuff,
be-
like Death Star battles and shit like that. Because that would be
What
cool.
is it? Where does it take place? When does it take place?
What?
What time period?
I don't know. It's pretty much just like all of the recognizable characters from the first.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's just
from
like a
from 4, 5,
default-
6.
Yeah.
It's Leia. You can play as Leia. All the heroes. They have heroes and villains. And
Yeah.
You can play different types of games where you can do heroes and villains. You can do hunt the hero or something, or hero hunt, where you're whatever. But in either case, the heroes that they have are Leia, Han, Luke, and what's the fourth hero?
Chewbacca.
No,
Oh, really? Really? Chewie's not in it?
I think it's only
It's only 3 then.
only 3.
Leia,
heroes?
Luke,
Aren't you
and
tired
Darth
of hanging
Vader.
around this loser?
No,
Solo.
but you have Solo. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
There are Solo, and then you have Vader. You have the Emperor. You have Boba Fett, and you have who's the fourth there?
Oh, yeah.
Boba Fett and
It's a recognizable character.
Emperor.
Vader, Emperor.
Boba Fett.
There's obviously droids in it, but that has nothing to do with it.
No.
You can't be a droid.
I don't know, but in either case, it's really awesome. You can play any of them. And I don't know if this has happened because, like I said, I don't play games, but I don't know if this is new type of thing to do either. But while the game installs, and it's a lengthy install process,
Yeah, that's cool.
while the game installs, they let you play a very limited one board as John Saber. As Darth Vader.
As Darth Vader. Vader.
John,
What did you call him?
John Saber.
Saber.
John Saber.
Wow.
I'm sending you my apprentice, John Saber.
Darth Vader.
His father, Darth Vader. It's the Burr family.
When I was a kid, when I was first introduced to Star Wars, I thought it was Dark Vader. I thought it was Dark Vader.
Darth Vader is coming.
They don't have any of the newer characters then.
No, but I'm happy with this. Can't wait till more stuff comes out, but you'll enjoy watching it. So that's that. Hey, let's go on a really quick break because the hookahs are coming in.
The
Gotta help.
hookahs are coming.
What's going on? Blood Skull, first of all. Hannes, what's going on? Nikki, Raven Girl, Teddy, bunch of people who are in there who have not signed in. We'll see you guys in about, I don't know, a minute. A minute.
Watching the Zadaza Entertainment Network on ZNY.tv.
Dun, 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 dun.
Heck.
It's a wonderful night.
I snatched the game out of my UPS guy's hand today.
Really?
I said, "You're late!"
Punch him in the face?
He was like 5-10 minutes late. Usually comes around the same time. I was like, "Dude, you're late. You're killing me." So give me the game.
Dude, you're killing me. Do your job right.
So let's talk.
Okay. No, let's talk.
About something serious.
What are you gonna bring up first?
Charlie Sheen.
I know. Well, is it weird?
It's a hoax. I heard.
That-
Living life with the HIV.
No. Is it like? I hate to say this.
It makes
One-
sense.
It makes complete sense. I'm not surprised.
Physically, it makes sense. He
Yeah.
looked. He didn't look like. I know that you always have to count in the substances and the hard partying
Yeah.
he's done his entire life, but you can tell when somebody's drawn. You can tell, but he looked a different type of drawn. I wonder if it's a medication or whatever the hell he's doing. But I didn't read too much up on this today because obviously it makes me. I want to just pass out. It smashed my face into the ground. Go ahead.
I feel like a lot of people are just like, okay, and like he lived a reckless lifestyle, and it's probably not the only thing he has. A lot of people are saying, that's like the common thing that the criticism that people have. Now his wife or his ex-wife that he was with, she came out and claimed that he never told her,
The porn star.
and they use lambskin condoms.
Not only
Okay.
that, she said that they had sex every day for a year, and he never told her. So he was being deceptive, even though he said that, like his camp said that he had literally slept with hundreds of women, but he didn't tell his wife. that he was, so he said that he was paying millions in blackmail money, and that we're waiting for. Oh,
God, what a
I remember
horrible
when Tupac died, everyone was like, "Oh, live by the gun, die by the gun." So it's like people aren't surprised. Like when you live that kind of lifestyle, you kind of get what you get.
it's one thing if somebody lives that kind of lifestyle, gets what they get from it, and then it's the end of the partying and the news breaks. But for him to sustain the life that he had for 4 years, hundreds
He's had it for
of
4
women,
years?
He said he's had it for 4 years, hundreds of women. Can you imagine if your big story in your life for the last 4 years was I had a crazy party with Charlie Sheen? You told your friends.
Right. Lisa Ann, the ex-porn star, she did a podcast. She ripped it. I didn't listen to it, but apparently she ripped it.
Yeah, well, basically, he was like paying porn stars, guys, and girls
Stop. Wait a second.
to
No,
fuck
keep
him,
going.
to fuck him
You have to keep
unprotected
going.
Go,
while he
go.
was smoking crack.
Yeah. And he would go on these crack-fueled fucking
Yeah.
Oh, so
fuck,
Guys and girls.
He was fucking guys and
He was
girls.
fucking
spreading
guys and girls.
AIDS freely with his warm spray.
Unprotected.
Stop.
Dude, we have
You
to
know
talk
the
about
candy
it.
jar.
Yo.
Like when you walk into someone's house, it's like, hey,
I keep forgetting the fucking windows
The wind's
out.
out.
Yeah.
Point that at Gypsy. Point that at Gypsy right there.
Yeah, we don't have any windows in here, guys. I'm taking shit down.
hello.
It's Wizard of Oz.
Gypsy, move more to your left.
And you were there, and he was
You
there,
see me?
and he was there.
Bump through. There's
Hello.
Gypsy. Yeah,
Hello.
windows out. We wanted to take those windows with us.
That's like a Michael
Wow.
Myers
So,
view.
but you want to know the common thing that I saw, because I love watching, I love seeing what people like, how people react and stuff on articles and shit. Just because I don't know, just because, and I'm seeing more often than not now. A lot of people are just like, fed up, kind of like pissed off about even this kind of news because they're just so confused of what the hell's happening with the world. They want to know more about. I guess it's the one thing with all these attacks that at least you can tell that more people just want to know what the fuck's going on.
It's going to be near impossible to explain it to them. At this point, it's
But
near impossible to explain it to them.
It's too bad that they didn't know beforehand. I don't think it's too late to at least
Oh, they can start, but what they're going to do is they're going to go to terribly biased websites, whether it be right or left, whether it be whatever the hell it is, whether it be Facebook pages, listening to their friends rant on their walls. I mean, that is a form of news for people right now. Comedy Central, people are getting news from comedians. That's a standard. The type of information that Gadget Doc is going to go through tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, on Quite Frankly, to start mapping out the true origins of ISIS, people are not going to be, if you listen to it, it's going to be there for you to sift through, but it's going to be very tough because this, especially that part of the world, is so unbelievably complex because enemies and friends are interchangeable. Everybody is funding an enemy and a friend of their enemy and friends. And so it makes certain situations makes weird bedfellows. Others make other bedfellows. It's so fucking weird, and it's.
You know what's gonna happen? The media is gonna start reporting on other things. That's gonna cause waves in other areas, and people. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say that people would just this would just fade, much like how certain, race rioting and stuff would eventually stop getting the spotlight. But this seems pretty serious. This seems like this is not just gonna go away.
Oh no, it's been getting
Yeah.
progressively
Yeah.
worse. I mean, listen, but before the 2012 re-election bid for President Obama, his intelligence told him that ISIS was growing, it was a threat, and he pulled out he pulled out anyway. He got out of there because he had to make good on his election promise. He said he was going to end the war in Iraq. If he didn't bring people home, despite all of the advice he was getting against the move at the time, because this was certain to happen and develop and grow quickly. If he didn't do that, it would be something that somebody can use against him on the campaign trail. So
what really happened was, after make good on my election, he went back into his office or in his room and put on his hood
That's it.
and went on a hologram. Went on a hologram to the ISIS leaders.
No,
That's it.
I will make it legal.
Actually, Frank, want to play that video?
Killed him immediately.
Our only savior we got against ISIS.
What other Jedi?
Killed him. Oh, something.
Oh, wait a second. That's right. Mike, where'd you put that?
It's under your messages on Facebook.
Ah.
That's how we can honestly get it.
Well, what were we talking about before we got there?
Charlie Sheen. When
AIDS.
Oh, yeah,
when it's going to
HIV.
become, FBA.
Yeah, he.
Look at those hot coals.
Damn, Jeff, you got these hookahs are prime.
See, with Charlie Sheen though, if you think about this, with what he did,
Oh shit.
people are remembering. People are forgetting. I think it's very easy to forget when you think about. Okay, he's a celebrity. It's sex. Oh my God, whoopsie-daisy. But there's one thing here that we all have to remember. He knowingly withheld that he had a very deadly bloodborne pathogen. He had contracted a very deadly bloodborne pathogen. And he put hundreds of people at risk. That if any of those people
He
contracted
said that
it,
he didn't. He said that he was honest and told everybody.
except his wife.
So that's what she says.
I mean, I see
She's
that-
probably a crazy old
Yeah,
lady.
first of all, she's stupid. If that's her fault. I mean,
She's a
she
quack.
should have been more like. She should have known. She should have been more. I mean, like
Yeah, if
fucking
Charlie Sheen is your husband, I'd be getting
Charlie Sheen,
tested
dude.
hourly.
There's responsibility on all sides of it. But, we just lost 130 people in the world just lost 130 people just in that one night in one terrorist attack. One guy who sleeps with as many people as he does with HIV could be quadruple. I mean, there's literal lives that
He could have
he
affected a
could've-
lot of people.
He could have killed
Yeah.
hundreds of people. Charlie Sheen could have killed hundreds of people. He's a biological weapon.
It's facts.
I guess we'll find out in a couple of months, right?
It's like a ticking time bomb.
Can you
Oh,
imagine,
boy.
Can you imagine by
Tick,
April, a new statistic comes out that the HIV rate in Los Angeles had risen 20%?
That's dangerous.
I wouldn't.
surprised.
Yeah,
you
I
know what
wouldn't
that's
doubt
like?
that at all.
You know the movie Blow?
You really
with
want to
George-
talk about this?
I'm going down.
Because I'm
going
actually
down.
the same
Yeah,
way
smoke some
kind
of
of
this,
with
feel
this
better.
shit.
Okay, let's not talk about
I
this.
can't talk about
Let's
this
stop.
shit.
We'll talk about this in dribs and drabs.
Dude,
we'll
he was
bring it up
banging
again.
porn
I wonder how
stars,
fast
so
it goes
fucking
to the-
that's probably
Fine.
spread around in porn
We'll
now
bring it-
too.
Why
What?
was he screwing? Okay,
I wonder how fast it goes through the bloodstream.
so then
The
what is he? Is he
bloodstream?
is he like
Once you get
bisexual then?
No, he was probably just having a good time.
I think when you're
He
on
had
crack,
to.
it makes you bisexual.
Well,
I think
yeah,
crack makes
Crack makes you
Crack
bisexual.
makes you bisexual.
Crack makes you anything you want to be.
Yeah, exactly.
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean.
Crack makes you do anything.
I'm just saying. I think dude was severely. I mean, it's almost like Lamar Odom. You go on a binge. You're depressed.
anything to get off.
Do anything.
I'm never
Who
satisfied.
exposed this? He just came out all of a sudden.
I don't know who exposed
He was on
it.
the Today Show. He was on with Matt Lauer.
Yeah, Matt
Well,
Lauer.
he
Yeah.
confirmed it,
4
but
years, he just decided.
No, it was he was
Getting blackmailed.
blackmailed. He was being blackmailed, so he came out with it.
he was paying millions of dollars of blackmail.
That's
So
crazy.
I guess he'll be saving money now.
It's not 100
Listen,
million.
I was
no,
paying
Frank.
millions of dollars of blackmail. I just
It's
can't
10 million.
afford it anymore.
I
I,
can't-
have to cut funding. So here's the truth.
It wasn't 100
times
million.
are getting rough. I got to cut back some spending.
It wasn't
Here's the
100
truth.
It wasn't 100 million. It was only 10 million.
It's like
Can you imagine being Charlie Sheen, where you have enough? Your one of your bigger discretionary spending items is millions of dollars worth of blackmail.
That's
To
crazy.
sustain your way of life, you need at least a few $1 million to be able to black people and shutting up about things you've done.
is he working anymore?
Yeah, he's doing the show.
He's what does he got? Anger management.
Yeah.
he does that.
No, they canceled that.
Well, he did at least how many seasons of that? 2?
Yeah, but
Even though he's getting paid from the show,
Yeah, the
he did
rerun.
2.5
Yeah, 2.5
2.5
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah,
He's
he
still
still gets.
making millions.
He's never gonna be.
Yeah.
He still gets
2.5
paid.
Men. He
Broke.
made a lot of money, and he gets residuals still.
So,
Is he gonna go back into acting?
I don't think anybody's gonna want to act with him.
He's still gonna. Nah, that's not even a stigma anymore.
It's not a stigma.
And to think,
It is
you
in
know,
Bollywood.
That guy.
Man, he was Topper Harley.
Yeah.
Topper Harley can't have.
Can't have
Such
age.
I mean, I'm sure that there's a lot of people who are functional drug addicts or whatever in Hollywood, but
All of them.
he's
are,
fading.
probably.
he's like
fading.
over the deep end, and you know, you think like, then you got like fucking Robin Williams, who got unfortunate to get that rare, ridiculous disease, you know. that
Well, he
fucked
used to
him
do a
up.
lot of blowback in the day, Robin Williams.
Yeah, but
You know,
but still, I mean, he really got the fucking like he got.
Char-
what was the
Well, we
the
got to
condition?
see. He was depression, right?
No,
Or
no,
some
no,
shit
no,
like
no, no,
that,
no.
or-
His
oh,
wife
he was
came-
gonna die. That's right.
His wife
Yeah.
came out about it. It was a particular condition that had overlapping symptoms of Parkinson's, and he only had 3 months left to live.
yeah.
So him killing himself,
crazy.
that was a symptom, like depression was just like an underlying
Killing
symptom.
himself wasn't a symptom. It was
Uh,
a fucking
the-
cure.
Well, he was gonna die anyway.
Shit. I always
know,
thought
it's horrible,
Parkinson's.
Sucks, man.
I always thought Parkinson's disease was somebody who actually liked parking cars.
But I think I wouldn't doubt like Charlie Sheen if he
Little
kills
did you know,
himself
Mike.
eventually.
Well, then I know it makes you shake, right?
I think Charlie Sheen will
Yeah.
probably commit suicide.
No.
No, his ego's too big.
But
I don't know.
when Anthony said something that struck me funny, not because we were talking about Robin Williams having a rare disease, but Anthony used the adjectives rare, ridiculous. He said rare, ridiculous disease. I started thinking, what would be the symptoms of a ridiculous disease? Like, would you be
Oh,
like,
that's ridiculous.
would you like uncontrollably always just be like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, but is there like a new disease that actually beats out AIDS now?
What?
Yeah, there's actually a new disease that actually beats out AIDS.
In like a fight?
I got you beat. Oh, AIDS, I got you beat.
Brow.
See, this is what I don't get. It's rare that, like, somebody comes out and has AIDS. Like, Freddie Mercury had AIDS, you know? He doesn't have AIDS, he has HIV. And
his
what's his,
tiger
and,
blood's
and
gonna-
It wasn't
Eazy-E had
full-blown.
AIDS
Yeah, it
out
wasn't
of nowhere.
from a needle from the government.
He just got AIDS out of nowhere.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he contracted it.
Well, he used to fuck a lot
Hey,
too. Him,
Not according
Snoop,
to
and
not
Dr.
according
Dre.
to his family.
Really?
It was a very fast thing.
Oh,
Was
got
he, was, he
AIDS.
was he taking those drugs?
Antiviral?
Be-
Antiviral?
no.
Because I'll tell you,
He-
I know that Liam Sheff makes a lot of people quirk a brow when he talks about AIDS being a conspiracy and not being real, and that it was actually a bunch of misdiagnoses that led to wild prescribing of the most toxic black box drugs there were. And I don't know. There is something out there. You check it out. His book that he published it in, I think, is called Official Stories by Liam Sheff. You can check it out on Amazon or something like that. It's pretty interesting. I mean, we should have him on the air again one night because he tracks the Fukushima thing every day. I mean, he's pretty much convinced that Fukushima has ruined the Pacific Ocean and that we're falling off of a few different cliffs soon.
You know, Mikey Cutie came out with a new book, right?
What's it called? Be positive, motherfucker.
No, it's called I've Got It Full Blown.
I should come out with it. I should write maybe a 25-page booklet one day and have it published somewhere. It's a self-help book, and it's called "Why the fuck are you so negative?" Or
We're positive?
no,
Why are you so depressed?
why aren't you? Oh wait, why aren't you more negative? Or you're not negative enough.
Why the fuck
Or
are you so
full blown
happy?
negative.
Self-help, the key to being happy. Why aren't you more negative enough? You think about that. How do you dispel something?
Why aren't you more negative enough?
Why aren't you more negative? Yes, you're not negative. You're not. Why aren't you more negativist?
You're such a
I'm a
negativist.
negativist. New ism, negativism. It's called
They're-
pessimism, Frank.
They're gonna add that to the Facebook choices.
You think about it, because that's been a real. That's been proven right there that when you are upset, listening to happy music actually makes you worse.
I believe that.
It's been.
When that song "Happy" came out, I was depressed. I hated that fucking song.
But you know
Hate
what?
it.
If you were in a really good mood and it came on and you were just in the mood to dance, you'd probably be
Right.
like, yeah, fine, I'll rock to this shit.
Yeah.
Right
You know?
now.
But it's been I gotta dig it up, but it's been linked, and we all know it too. When we hear it, we can't relate to anybody that's happy when we're depressed. You know,
True.
It's cool. It's cool when you're depressed to either wallow for a little bit and then maybe move up to a little bit more powerful of a negative emotion like anger.
Yeah, you gotta get through it.
At least you're empowered there. Sadness is just the most crippling thing. Oh, there's nothing worse than sadness. Can't fucking move.
I never get sad.
Hey, do you have a blowtorch?
It's a,
You know, this is just my own train of thought here, but this is the way I think. All right. What if we're just keeping the ball rolling until they come and take over?
Until someone else comes.
Takes over.
That's Mike's. He brings it up.
Well, it comes once in a while. I bring it up, but it's a good one. It's a
I like
keeper,
that.
bro.
Hans from the chat room. Hans Gurgenhard.
Gurkenhard.
Gernhard.
Hans, you're Gurkenhard, bro.
Hannes Degenhard. I want you to call in, man. Or Jenny Lee, call in. Cody can call in. Raven Girl, call in.
Why do they actually use the thing full blown? Use like it was a term full blown.
First of all, no doctor has ever said, "Sir, you have moved on to full blown AIDS."
Dude, no, dude. In articles they say it full
no,
blown.
they do all the time.
They use it. I was just like, wow, that's amazing. How do you
The
use
doctor's
that?
not going to say
A
that.
doctor, a published medical journal has said full blown.
Yeah.
No. A doctor is going to say he'll tell like his fellow doctor, "Oh, he's got full blown AIDS."
But then
Yeah.
they'll come up to you and say you have like some weird fucking name, and the doctor was like, "Speak English, doc. We ain't scientists."
Speak English, doc. We ain't scientists. Well, wait a minute. Did you see the article that Ronda Rousey passed away?
Oh my god.
This is the funniest article.
Hold on, I gotta go.
Oh, man.
Hannes, call in right after this article.
And then we'll play that
Or
video.
you can call in.
I
go
love this.
listen to this.
Yeah,
And
we gotta
then
play that
the website that
The one I told you about, the ISIS guy, street ISIS killer.
hold on, I have to get this. Oh, come on, where is it? Because it's not really.
Google it.
It's not. It was only one website. It was obviously. It wasn't even a joke. They were just like being. Oh, hold on, 1 second.
It was ridiculous.
Let me just.
This is the greatest video.
While
I've
you
ever-
search for that, here's the video right here. Now, Mike tagged us in this. Oh, he sent it to me.
Send it to you.
This is hilarious. Mike, can you explain this?
This video of this, I guess it's some young kid in some city. No
It's
idea where he is. But he's got-
Media Takeout posted it. It says shock video. Hood dude
Yeah, there you go.
makes threatening video to ISIS. Says they better not try
This is
terrorist
good.
attacks
This
against
is
the United States.
There you go.
So this is. I enjoyed this so much. I know you guys will too.
I'm inspired.
Take a look at this. Gypsy, I would vote for. I would vote right off the bat. Gypsy,
Yeah.
I would vote this man into office any day of the week. I know you will too.
Oh, of course. I want a president whose face I cannot see.
This is the leader of the new Black conservative movement. Okay.
This is real Black Lives Matter.
Let me see what the.
What's up, motherfucker? Y'all got the game fucked up. This is not a threat. This is a motherfucking promise. Y'all better stay y'all regular ass motherfucking ass only where y'all belong at. Cause I tell you what, you come over here to the fucking United States, and my motherfucking family, and my motherfucking side job, my wife, my pets, my American friends, I'ma fuck you up. You think it's okay? Come on. You better stay your ass home. You better. Cause I'm telling you some real shit. You will learn the day you come over here and fuck with the United States. Think it's a game. Like I said, this is not a threat. This is a motherfucking promise. Keep thinking it's a game. We gonna show y'all motherfuckers. Y'all should learn the motherfucking day. Y'all tried that shit before. We gonna fuck everything up. Woo! God bless the motherfucking man.
Dude,
He's pretty G.
Oh,
He
God.
reminds me of old dirty
Greatest
bastard.
fucking video ever.
It really
Reminds me of
is.
Easy.
I just
it.
love it. And you know what? I couldn't tell a lot of the things he was saying, but he's talking about defending his friends. He's talking
His
about
pets,
come
his
here,
family.
talking
you know,
about
if it came down to it, we all just like it was really a big fucking. Say there was no getting around it. Say like it was a real big fucking like invasion. You know,
Yeah.
ISIS was not fucking around.
Coming up on our
they're coming
shores
to
and shit.
America.
Yeah.
We would all have to say, listen, guys, put your fucking differences aside. We've got to get together. Every last one. Whoever is not fucking ISIS, you better fucking band together and do something, because otherwise we're just gonna get shot down. Anyway, so you know, I would team up with motherfuckers like him.
Hell yeah. I would just ask him to put the guns down while we talked, and then maybe. It's like,
But hold on. But anyway, Ronda Rousey pronounced dead after collapsing in locker room.
listen to this. Just,
This is from notallowedto.com. This is the funniest thing.
just
And I-
notice
and I-
the way it's written, though.
Okay.
And I went to the to Not Allowed To's Facebook when they shared it, and they just posted the link with hashtag rest in peace or RIP. and it goes, Ronda Rousey pronounced dead after collapsing in locker room following fight with Holly Holm. Suffered severe brain damage. I love how it's written.
Severe.
After collapsing in her locker room about an hour. After collapsing in her locker room about an hour after being knocked out by Holly Holm, Ronda Rousey has been reportedly pronounced dead by paramedics due to what is believed to be serious brain damage. Holly Holm turned the world upside down as she knocked out Ronda Rousey with a head kick to snatch the female bantamweight title. Holly knocked out Ronda at the 59-second mark of the second round. Although it took Ronda a few minutes to become conscious again, she seemed perfectly fine for the post-fight interview. However, according to Ronda's coach, Edmund Tavernian, whatever, Ronda began stumbling on her way to the to her locker room and later collapsed and was not breathing. Paramedics were immediately notified and arrived within a few minutes. Ronda Rousey was pronounced dead on the spot, as she had no pulse and her skin was already turning pale and cold. Paramedics described Ronda's death as very unusual, as she was fine during the post-fight interview. Medics suspect the severe brain damage was the cause of death.
You know what's funny? The funniest thing about that, because the whole thing, just because the seriousness in which it was written is hilarious. But I love how it goes from she was pronounced dead on the spot from what seemed to be severe brain damage, but paramedics are calling it a mysterious death when they just reiterated why she might have had serious brain damage. She got kicked to the neck / head. So they're saying it's mysterious.
Wait a minute, 18 celebrities that oh no, 35 stars who spent time behind bars, murder, robbery, drug trafficking. What the fuck is all this?
Oh, it's a whole bunch of shit.
This oh no, this is world. Actually, this is true.
Yeah, they have like true facts of like everybody who
Hannes, you can call it
died
now.
from AIDS and stuff like that. I've read and other shit like that.
Well, listen, if the guy from
It's good reads.
if the Chinese scientist from Jurassic Park can make it out,
Well, yeah. Ashley, did he make it out? I think he might have.
he made it to 4 when he suddenly turned bad guy.
Yeah, it's true.
Devious.
That'll bite him in the ass one day.
One day he'll learn his mistake for being the bad guy in Jurassic Park 4. One day he'll learn the error, folly of his ways. What else do I have here? Oh, listen to this. Actually, no, I don't have it up. I saw a article passed around with some Paris Hilton stories that might make you rethink all of the venom we spit in her direction over the years.
Was she cool?
It's just a couple of stories that just makes you.
She's still an EDM DJ?
I don't know.
Horrible.
You want me to read them? I can go find them.
Horrible.
Sure.
I remember when she came up with that. That's horrible. EDM DJ.
Well, and if you guys got anything you want to say in the meantime, go for it. Stacey, you've been rather quiet. Has anything piqued your attention?
Piqued your attention?
Like in regards to things that we're talking about right now?
Yeah. Put that real close to your mouth. Right there.
Okay.
Now you can hear yourself up
Yeah.
there.
Right here.
That's when you know you're in a sweet spot when you hear
No
yourself.
wonder. I thought it wasn't working before.
I don't know.
Apparently I was.
Maybe you're just talking to the side of it.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's always.
Quite possible.
So what's good with you? What do you think about all this stuff?
Ah, God.
You need an opinion. This is the 21st century. Everybody needs an opinion.
I have an opinion, but what specifically?
Charlie Sheen.
Oh God.
Oh, you as a woman.
Ugh.
You as a woman. What is? I mean, obviously it's men and women. So we as a nation, what do we feel about this?
I'm just grossed out. I mean,
That's
can you
sick.
be brought up on criminal charges knowing that? you're-
Absolutely.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that
yeah,
violent?
he's a
Criminal,
deadly
yeah.
weapon. Absolutely.
Yeah, if people
So is
actually
that
die,
what's gonna happen
you can get the
now?
death penalty too.
It's biological.
Probably not, 'cause
It's a
it's
deception. It's a deception. I mean, at the very, very least, there are numerous civil cases that can be brought to court, and I'm sure he's bracing for that, and I'm sure that's probably why, the blackmail. He probably thought, okay, listen, if I come out now, all this I'm wasting so much money on blackmail that I can just be paying out in settlements, one and done.
Yeah, but you're probably gonna go straight to jail.
Yeah, there has to be jail somewhere in the equation.
But,
It's
but do you
pretty
think
severe.
because of his celebrity he might get around it?
No,
No.
you can. Did
not
you?
at all.
I can't get
You're
around
actually,
But has anyone heard any articles? Heard anything about? I mean, it doesn't seem like people are whispering that.
But people have gone to jail before by trying to rape somebody with the intention of giving them a communicable disease.
I've seen that a
fucked
bunch
up.
on
That's fucked
like World Star Hip Hop and stuff like. Watch out for so and so. He's intentionally infecting women with.
That
That microphone
microphone
just
is
died.
dying.
And they said that his
Hate those
wife
ones.
didn't know about it, but everybody else did. Wait, I don't get that.
It's not matching up.
No.
And if you're talking about
Yeah,
dealing,
that sounds
moment to
weird.
acknowledge the tragedy and the senseless endings of precious life that occurred last night in Paris.
that's Madonna and her fake accent.
They're talking about the Paris thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna this article right here we can close with. I think everybody's gonna have something to say about this. And I preface this on, quite frankly, New York Post is not really a great source of news and balanced opinion. Okay, it's really kind of raggy unless you're going there for the celebrity hijinks and the sports. But this article I think is very interesting. I'll read it to you guys. But before that, we were talking about the Charlie Sheen thing. What were we just saying before I had to silence this audio?
We're talking about whether or not the people that he was sleeping with knowingly
That's right.
did it.
When you say hundreds, which means more than 200, because you can't say hundreds and it's only 175. You're talking about hundreds of women. Okay? Without going into our personal tallies, it's hard. Sometimes if it's a I don't know, like one of those. Everybody has those sexual experiences and those hookups that are just sometimes misguided. Sometimes it's just something that's completely forgettable. Maybe it's something that you're in a certain place at a certain time and everybody knows what's up and everybody's down for a little bit of a good time. It's a casual thing that's never revisited again that you just forget about. I mean, people that you never even learn their middle name. Okay. If you don't know their last names, and it's real. I mean, I
don't know a lot of my friends' middle names.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, then it's something else that a an acquaintance would know. But a random hookup one night that you just met a couple hours ago at a drug party would not know. You're telling me you remembered and had a log of all of these people, their contacts, and I don't believe that for a second that he was able to go through hundreds.
He was on crack too.
Of men and women.
Remember that?
No, definitely not.
It's
A drug party, no.
Absolutely not. People filter in it, dude. Those coke parties. I mean, he was describing when this whole thing, the whole winning thing happened a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Those drug parties that were being described were going on for 3 to 5 days.
That was probably the around the time that he got it.
He got it. He probably just lost his mind.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's like it was on the heels of that, as he put it.
So
he was banging out 8-gram rocks, fucking at one time.
At that point, he probably didn't give a shit after he fucking found out
man.
he had it.
There's no way in hell you can sell that. Who would buy that? I contacted hundreds of people, 90% of whom I didn't even remember, because I was.
and doesn't even tell his wife.
I either never met them.
It's bullshit.
You think Denise Richards has the HIV? Because she's looking kind of frail too.
Well, I don't know. But think about things like this. Now, think about people that you do know, that you had sex with, and you don't even remember maybe having sex with them. You just assume something happened at a party. You show up in the middle of it. Everybody's already so wasted that you don't even know who the hell you're fucking. I mean, there's so many scenarios in which people you don't know and do know could have been in your life after a certain point. Different scenario, crazy.
Eyes wide shut parties.
Sharing partners. Everybody goes out, hooks up with 5 other people. You don't go to a celebrity drug party to find love. You're usually hopping from party to party. You know, racking up all the celebrity tail you've accumulated, living the life. Oh man! All right, so let's move away from that for a second.
Why? We haven't gone full blown yet.
We're going full blown tonight.
There we go.
No, we need something a little bit more.
A little more.
Okay, so listen to this. Unless anybody else wants to add anything to that, concluding nothing?
No, that's all I got.
All right, New York Post. Paris doesn't need your hashtag heroics. Heroics in quotation. The instant online symbol of global support for Paris after last week's attack was a roughly rendered peace symbol with an Eiffel Tower in the middle of it. The French designer Jean Julien sketched it as soon as he heard the news of the atrocity. He called it Peace for Paris, and it immediately became a sensation on social media. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's the logo.
Yeah.
It's a success. Its success is a sign of the times. We have become experts at Treacly. Treacly. I've never used that word before. What is that?
Trickly?
Is that even a word?
Treacly? Hold on. Sorry, guys. Treacly.
Something they came up with themselves.
No, it's a word.
It's part of your trachea?
Hold on. Let's.
Treacle. It's like
Hold on.
Treacle.
Tracle. So Treacly.
it's molasses.
It's called contrived, unrestrained sentimentality. So contrived sentimentality. Wow, I've got to remember this. That is such a great word for something that is so prevalent right now.
New York Post, they know how to do it, man.
Hey, bro, show me your treacle.
So, like creating this emotional thing, you know, and just pulling it out of thin air and just starting something. We have become the experts at Treacly online mourning. We take grotesque atrocities and launder them into trite symbols and slogans that are usually self-congratulatory and, of course, wholly ineffectual. The 19th century author William Dean Howells once said, "Yes, what the American public wants is a tragedy with a happy ending." On social media, the happy ending is the widely shared and tweeted image or hashtag. After the slaughter at the offices of the satirical French magazine Charlie Hebdo earlier this year, it was Jesus Charlie, I am Charlie. I don't know how to say it, but I am Charlie. You guys remember it. It was the French phrase. It was well-intentioned expression of solidarity so long as you overlook the absurd presumption of it. You are Charlie? Oh, okay. Then draw a sketch of Muhammad and post it online. Better yet, do it over and over again until you get constant threats and your office is firebombed, just as a warm-up. No, you aren't Charlie. For that matter, Charlie isn't even Charlie anymore. It's given up on mocking Islam for understandable safety reasons. Last year, when the Nigerian terrorist group Boko Haram kidnapped 200 schoolgirls, Twitter exploded with the hashtag #BringBackOurGirls. First Lady Michelle Obama held up a sign with the phrase on it. If Boko Haram was shamed by its Twitter feed, it showed no signs of it. The only girls who were brought back escaped on their own. The Nigerian military has rescued other girls armed with weapons considerably more powerful than a hashtag. The Peace for Paris image is simple and emotive, if inept. The peace symbol sprang out of the nuclear disarmament movement in the 1950s and gained wider currency in the protests against the Vietnam War. It still carries a strong whiff of its original purpose of hectoring the West for its alleged militarism as such, and as such is off-key as reaction to the barbarous assault on helpless civilians in a peaceful city. Paris doesn't need to give peace a chance. It doesn't need to make love, not war. It doesn't need to be more understanding or more helpful. It needs to be better protected by all those unsentimental means that have been neglected in recent years or overwhelmed by the growing threat of ISIS. Paris, and more broadly, France and the West, needs more surveillance of suspected terrorists and police raids, a more restrictive immigration policy that doesn't create large. I didn't get to this part. So far, we'll get back to their political solutions. But as far as the hashtag social media aspect of the article, what are you guys thinking?
Oh yeah, I mean, because everybody's solution is to fight with love and peace. They want us. It's like what Madonna said in that whole thing with the concert, how she was just so upset about everything that happened, and she couldn't stop thinking about it, and it's really hard for her to perform because it's like, how can I perform and have fun and dance around on stage while people got killed and all this stuff? But this is that's what the terrorists want. They want you to not. No, they want you dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want to get inside your head at all.
See,
they don't care about that. They have a mission to complete. They want you dead, regardless to how scared you are. You being scared is going to happen inadvertently because the reality is going to set in that they want you dead.
Okay. On that note, I'm going to go back to an article that we brought up on Quite Frankly tonight. John Kerry, he talked about Charlie Hebdo, and he compared it to this past weekend in France. He goes, there's something different about what happened from Charlie Hebdo, and I think everyone would feel that, Kerry said in Paris, according to a transcript of his remarks. There was a sort of particularized focus and perhaps even a legitimacy in terms, not legitimacy, but a rationale that you could attach yourself to somehow and say, okay, they are really angry because of this and that. This Friday was absolutely indiscriminate. It wasn't to aggrieve one particular sense of wrong. It was to terrorize people. My point was just like yours in saying, when somebody wants to terrorize somebody, they hide behind a bush and jump out at them and yell boo. Yeah. Okay? For anybody to bring their terror to the point where you want to kill as many people as possible, there is always something that you want to push. Okay? It is always to aggrieve one particular sense of wrong, or what you think is wrong with the world that you are correcting with death. So this whole thing that the terrorists want you, they don't want you to live freely. They don't want you to enjoy your lives. No, they don't want you to have life. Okay, the terrorists don't want everybody staying home on a Friday night, playing Scrabble while they have a good time.
I think people think that they're like, you can sit the terrorists down. And they think that they have a chance to really break down why they're mad. They're not mad. They want to go to heaven.
So they're killing us to do
Yeah.
that.
They want to kill you. You're.
I might just upload this ZNY article, this ZNY
Show, quite frankly,
show to both.
Then again, a lot of people hate America. You know, there's for reasons that most of us, and even me, I don't like really pay attention to what's going on in the world. Unfortunately, I mean, I'm one of those people who don't know what's really going on a lot. I mean, I know somewhat because of what you talk about and what things are talked about over here because you guys, you know,
you're working on things, but don't worry, you have us.
Yeah. So like, I mean, but for the most part, people honestly believe that they're safe and that that nothing is wrong, and they're everybody here is just so clueless of what's going on outside of what's presented to them on the media that they trust. And you know, there's such a very certain kind of you know, because like there is a lot of what the world sees. There's a lot of articles and there are sources that you can tap into that will tell you how it is, but people they just they see they only believe a certain, like they only hold a certain kind of media source as the truth.
Right.
Like if it's on TV, it's true. Everything else is just conspiracy theory or no, I didn't, that wasn't on CNN. No, it's not true. So like they dismiss it and they don't, if it's on TV, they care about it. If it's something that's trending that the media co-signs, they care about it. That's why Paris is opening everybody's eyes, because it's what's being covered.
And I'll say one more thing about this, because I saw somebody else brought this up today. Well, somebody else was trying to make an inference about how nobody really cares unless it's a target like Paris. You know, somebody tried to use it in a social justice warrior sense, saying, "Oh yeah, well what about Nigeria? Blah, blah, blah. Nobody even talked about this." I was like, "Hold on," and I called them out right off the bat. I said, "Number one, you want to learn about mainstream media and what they're going after. There's a couple different narratives they go after, okay, and they completely ignore any kind of things that go against big narratives. The Nigerian college massacre, that was very well covered by alternative and mostly conservative media, because it was a door-to-door extermination of Christian students. The students were asked, "Are you Christian?" And if they answered yes, they were killed. Okay, this is the other thing. There is a genocide going on right now. Okay, people who are not Muslim enough are being killed, but it is an attack on first and foremost Christians. And I'm saying that as somebody who's not a religious person. I'm seeing what's happening, where all the major deaths are happening around the world, and it's not. So people are actually taking stories that were well covered, that they were sleeping for, because it wasn't part of their side's narrative, and now using it in another political way. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. We awake people, those of us who have been awake and don't have to, you know, talk about world events with stay woke hashtag. Just, you know, whatever, like police state. Nobody knew what the fucking police state was until Ferguson. All of a sudden, everybody was a police state expert. You know, all of a sudden, they were like, there's a police state everywhere. I was like, what?
That just goes to show that
Do you remember Boston?
Yeah, because people follow what is trending. The majority of people will, they're really a lot, like, just easily, you know.
I couldn't believe that in particular. You know, Ferguson when that was at its zenith, and the town was burning down, and you know, some people were rioting, and there was police presence, all this media attention. It was a tinderbox. And then we're always talking about this police state is unreal. It's like, wait a second, do you remember April? Was it 2013 or 2014? We shut down the metropolis that is Boston because a 17-year-old was running around. A second generation radicalized Muslim, by the way, was immigrant, was running around with a pressure cooker bomb. A pressure cooker bomb. That's what he had. You shut down an entire city. And you know, most people were cheering it. And the people who were saying, this is not right. Look at the civil liberties that were just taken away. Look at how the police are acting. We were called conspiracy nuts. We were called conspiracy nuts. We were saying we were New World Order nuts and all this other stuff. Nuts. when the Bundy Ranch thing was going on in Nevada, with the federal agents, the Bureau of Land Management that showed up, and they went face to face with the militia. They're calling everybody conspiracy nuts, crazy gun-toting conservatives. And then Ferguson happens, and all cities like Baltimore, all the problems that we're having, and then all of a sudden the narrative turns to, oh yeah, where were the militias now? Where were the guns? Like, wait a second, you want guns to be taken away from people? You want top-down authoritarian control from your party, which limits the freedom of people, which creates this, this establishment grip on society like this with police states and shutting down and having all this martial law type of stuff going on. I mean, are you for it? Or are you against it? Because then you complain when it's not there, and then you use it.
Nobody knows what they want.
They don't know what they're
talking. This is now more than ever very back and forth. And they don't even realize it. A lot of people are just serious.
Stacy, what did you think about the way that Boston was handled? Did any of that look weird?
Absolutely. I mean, nobody was really complaining too much about it because, like you said, it wasn't really part of the narrative.
Yeah. Not a lot of complaint. In fact, they didn't even catch Zarnev until they lifted the curfew on people. And then the guy who owned the boat he was hiding in went into his backyard and realized he was laying there fucked up in his boat.
Yeah.
Well, what about...
You never heard about that again after that.
Never heard.
He kinda just dropped it. He got a magazine cover and that's it.
That was it, yeah.
It's seriously. Whatever happened to him?
He was just tried. Did he get death penalty?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I think he did.
There's a lot of
he's gonna die.
Well, for instance, here's a common thing even now, like with the whole cup, the Starbucks cup. Everybody's, obviously a lot of people who say, like, the same group of people that will say that complained about the couple not making the wedding cake for the gay marriage will then say you can't force an establishment to put Christmas. Shit, it's like, you're a hypocrite,
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I don't like people. I just can't. How could you trust anybody whose views are so hypocritical?
Like when you see the current administration, whether it be the president, whether it be Josh Earnest, any of the White House voices. Johnny Kimball's with us. Johnny, I'm just gonna finish this point and then just jump right in, man. When you see people making points about, we got to get guns out of the hands of our citizens. We've got to stop these deaths. We got blah, blah, blah. It's not, we got to stop people from getting their hands on these guns. And people say, well, listen, it's the weapon means nothing. If the heart there, what people are wanting to do, I mean, it's a people problem. The guns don't kill. And then when you start bringing things like radical Islam or a religiously radicalized person that's willing to take lives, then everybody in their PC way jumps out and says, a religion doesn't drive somebody to kill a person, and their intentions drive somebody. Yeah. Did you hear what you just said? I can no longer talk to you if you are telling me that your principles are based on nothing that is solid.
Eventually, some people have got to see this shit. They got to just like. This is going to come to a point where, like, a threat's like, hypothetically, if the threat of ISIS became so unbearable that, like, because I say this hypothetical because I would never want this to happen. I'm actually kind of hoping it doesn't. I'm really hoping it doesn't. But if, like, it were to take to the streets and stuff like that, how would you then, like, the gun control? Nobody's gonna, because that now people are going. The final solution to people's minds to protect themselves eventually, if that were to be the case, is to grab a hold of anything.
Johnny,
Okay.
yeah.
So like, you know, so the gun control debate, people are going to start saying, no, fuck you, I want guns now. Now we need them. And then, oh no, it's like, no, we want guns. Like that, it's gonna get to a point where it's just like the way to, you know what I'm saying? Like
totally. And Johnny Kimball on the phone right now is actually a very big individualist. Johnny, what's going on, man? As far as guns and gun ownership and being able to protect yourself and what we were just talking about right now, what are your thoughts?
Oh, love it. Makes me feel some type of way that I know I can, defend myself, my property, my family, my disabled father. I have the ability to do so. I can't imagine a world where I wouldn't. Like, it's fucked up to me that people don't want people to be able to defend themselves. Because
they don't think of it that way. The narrative is you don't need an assault rifle to hunt turkey.
Oh, for sure.
That's one of the talking points. You don't need an assault.
True.
Well, you know what? If the founders, they were talking about you're fine. You want your right to bear arms, then go buy yourself a musket. That's.
I actually hopped in to say Zokhar Zernov was sentenced to death in June.
Okay.
Just so you know.
So.
But it really hurts my head. Like, it's a fucking inanimate object. You know, it's a hunk of metal. And the thing is, there's millions and millions, you know, even the people who say, well, you know, let's just get all the guns. You know, it's like, okay, well, not even dealing with the fact that, okay, only the government's going to have guns, and that's worked out great in history. You can go to Home Depot and spend $35 and build yourself a gun.
Yeah, not only that, but I love when people say, no, we need to get rid of all guns, melt them down. Okay, well then, number one, you are saying, please, we need the most centralized power we can have. We want such few to be in control of so many, and we want them to have all the permissions to use force to take away things that we think are scary, that we've been made to think are scary. So it's force on force, no freedom whatsoever, anywhere in sight. And the biggest thing, the funniest thing, is that, oh shit, where the hell we're going?
Oh, I hate that happens.
Oh God, we were getting there too.
You want to use force?
Guns being taken away.
Oh yeah. When philosophically it's even corrupt, because think about what you really mean by we need to get rid of all guns. It means that you want to go and erase the knowledge that black powder was ever invented. You want to erase how many hundreds and hundreds of years of human history. The knowledge is already out there. I love when people want to progress just to a certain way. In just a certain way, where the only ideas we have are ideas that are, I don't know,
safe.
Safe, exactly.
They're safe space ideas.
It's ridiculous. Just like when people say, "Well, healthcare should be free." All right, well then, go back in time and reinvent the way the healthcare progressed. Because I'll tell you,
because it won't be anything but fucking tourniquets and you know, nothing beyond that.
Yeah, you want to put healthcare in the healthcare advancement in the hands of government? We'd still be hacking each other's limbs off for splinters. It's ridiculous.
You're living in The Walking Dead without the cool zombies.
That's it. Hey Johnny, thank you so much for the call, man. Anything else you want to say before we take off?
Battlefront's fucking fantastic.
Right?
Fantastic.
And
wait a minute.
Johnny Kimball was not a big Star Wars. He was a Star Wars skeptic. You guys remember this?
Yeah.
Just a couple of short weeks ago, and he has watched all the episodes now, and he's got Battlefront, and he's actually really digging it.
Shit, what's your tag name? I gotta get your tag name.
Fully converted. You guys on PS4?
Yes.
Yep. Right on. I'll message it to Frank because I can't say it out loud. I can, but I'm not good at it.
No problem.
You got it. He's a private man. Johnny, thank you so much, man. We'll see you on the gaming portals.
See you later.
Yeah, right on.
All right,
I'll be on.
Later, brother. That's Johnny Kimball from New Hampshire. Sorry. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. Great episode. Hey, Stacy, thank you so much for joining us.
For having me.
Hey, come by more often. Actually, there's not going to be much more often here, but as soon as we settle in, come by again. Gypsy.
You guys were amazing. Thank you.
Thanks for chilling, man.
Oh yeah.
Anything else you want to say before we get off?
Not really. Hope everyone has a great night. Stay safe. I know everyone's already home already. So
Buy guns. Go out and buy yourself a gun.
Mike says buy guns. Matt, what do you say?
You should buy more than one gun.
I said buy guns.
Oh, you said gun. All right.
Guns, bro.
And lots of ammo.
Buy gum.
Buy some gum, bro.
And silent melee weapons. I forgot to tell you, I have a new addition to my fucking melee collection. I have 2 sets of fucking throwing knives that I can use if it comes down to it.
Hatchets?
Efficiently. No, throwing knives.
I want to learn to throw a
fucking
knife.
sick throwing. I got 2 sets. I'll give you one.
You're a good friend, bud. You're a good friend, bud.
He's got to defend himself, you know?
Yes,
He doesn't
indeed.
have a gun yet.
Everybody, you guys kick ass. We'll see you all soon. Have a great night. Be well.
Bye-bye.
Take care.